Hello and welcome back. We are on lesson 4 of chapter 6. So today we're going to learn how to write phrases as algebraic expressions and then how to write two-step expressions. Okay, so how to define a variable. So I wanted to introduce this really quick because we are going to be doing this. So we are going to get a situation, all right, and then we are going to have to choose a variable that represents an unknown quantity, and then we're going to make it into an algebraic expression. So if we look at number 1, all right, on page, sorry about that, 462, we have the phrase $8 more than Ryan earned. Okay, so when we're doing this, we kind of are going to look at it a little backwards. Okay, the reason why we're doing that is because we don't know how much Ryan earned. And since it's $8 more, we're going to have to make that what Ryan earned before our $8. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, we don't know how much Ryan earned. Okay, that's a big question mark. Okay, so we're going to either say that R is for Ryan and how much he earned, or we could even say D, because D can mean dollars. Okay, so I'm going to use R. In the example, they use D. Okay, so R equals how much Ryan earned. All right. And then since it's more, okay, more means to add. Okay. And then $8. Okay, so then we're going to put $8 at the end. So we have Ryan, all right, plus $8. Okay, that's pretty much all we're doing. We are just, you got to read these expressions a little backwards. And that will definitely help you figure out what to do, what to write. Okay, so let's look at number 2 now. So number 2, it says write the phrase as an algebraic expression, $10 less than the original price. Okay, so again, we're going to look at this backwards. So do we know the original price? No, we don't know the original price. That is a big old question mark. So I'm going to say original price is going to equal to P in this one. All right, and then less than, okay, that means to subtract, and then $10. Okay, so we have P minus, all right, $10. All right, so see how I kind of worked my way backwards. P, I said, was the original price, less than, minus $10. Okay. All right, and number 3, which is on page 463, it says 4 times the number of gallons. Okay, so we are going to write this. So let's look. Okay, so we have number of gallons. We don't know the number of gallons. I'm going to say that's G, okay, G for gallons. And then times, of course, is going to be multiplication, and then 4 at the end, okay? So this one, we can actually just write it as 4G. If you want to write G times 4, that is okay as well. You can write this many ways as long as you're saying that you are multiplying it by what you were multiplying it by. Okay. All right. So number 4, it says write the phrase 5 less than 3 times the number points of an algebraic expression. So this one's going to be a little tricky. So now we are going to have to really look into what it's saying. So now we're kind of doing the opposite now. So we have 5, okay, 5 less than, all right, 3 times the number, so 3, and then times the number, so we're going to put 3n, okay? I've said n because that just means number, and then we have 5, okay? So again, we are going to kind of look at this backwards, so I'm going to put 3n minus 5, okay? Always work backwards when you're looking at these kind of problems. If you try to do 5 minus 3 times n, you are going to get the wrong answer because it's going to be in a different order. Whereas when you write it the other way, if we go backwards from right to left, it will give us the correct answer. Okay. All right, number 5, example 5, we are going to be on page 464 for this one. So Terry bought a magazine for $5 and 2 bottles of nail polish. Write an expression that represents the total she spent, and then find the total amount if each nail polish is $3. So again, let's work backwards. So we know that she bought 1 magazine for $5, okay? So that's 5, and then 2 bottles of nail polish. Okay, so at first when we're writing this, we don't know how much the nail polish is. So we have an and means to add. Okay, 2, and then nail. I'm going to make that an N for nail. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite my expression. So I'm going to write it backwards like I have been. So I'm going to do 2n, all right, plus 5. All right. So that is our expression to say how much this is. Now we are going to actually figure out how much it costs. So what we do now is we are going to put 2 times 3, all right, plus 5. All right. So 2 times 3 is going to give us 6 plus 5, which is going to equal to 11. So Terry spent $11 on her total. Okay. Again, the best way to look at this is just to kind of look at things backwards. Whenever I teach this lesson, I always think of Spanish because to me, Spanish is a little backwards. Not because like I don't know what the language is, but like whenever certain sentences are said, they're a little backwards to me. And so I kind of have to try to piece together what I'm doing. So that's what I think. Again, I don't speak Spanish, so again, that's why I kind of was trying to like relate to it that way. And I'm not very good at it. So so when you're looking at certain things, like just kind of like try to go backwards instead of going like the other way, because otherwise you're going to get them wrong. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will be happy to help. I hope you have a good day.